Women in leadership, according to Fortune 500, have increased by 18% over the last 25 years in board member positions. Even though now that we have approximately 30% of women in C-level roles, the need for them to create communities to cope within this highly competitive corporate environment is still high. The best way to stay engaged, and the least that I can do, is to use this podcast to invite young female leaders who are dedicated to supporting the growth of other leaders. She's working hard to organize the Women in Agile Europe event as an evaluator for the keynote speakers, which will take place on 21st of November, sponsored by Scrum Alliance. And if you're interested in self-growth as a leader, join the event and connect with other wonderful leaders. I have the honor to welcome Abir Mejri, and I'm curious about her journey. Hello and welcome. Abir, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, the keynote, it will be Lisa Atkins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
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 a
the
huge name. Yeah,
godmother of Agile. So
exactly.
that's huge.
Yeah,
That's huge.
yeah. Let's say my role model as a agile, as a woman and an agile leader. Thank you for calling me that. And yes, women in agile is a great opportunity to show women that they can grow as leaders. They have their place in this world of, like you said, AI, business, how to say it? Yeah, this time of changing,
Hmm.
software industry, etc. And so I think it's important to see that there are women that have succeeded in this domain,
Hmm.
and they can follow their example. And it's not really limited to one or two people, but it's open to everyone. And like in the last global Scrum gathering, the mantra was agile for everyone. So yes,
Nice. So hello and welcome,
thank you,
Abir.
Abbas.
Thank you so much for being here. And I've um, I've met you some time ago in a training about again leadership and organizational transformation. Um, and I see a lot of posts that you are involved with the women in Agile Europe. So I'm curious to understand, how did you start your career? Because I think that you started as a consultant slash scrum master.
Yes, exactly. I started even as a developer. It
Okay.
wasn't. It wasn't even. Yeah, I'll say as a IT software developer, it was really not the easy place for a woman.
Hmm.
But yeah, it was challenging because trusting or respecting a woman in software context, it's not easy. It's really male environment,
Hmm.
unfortunately, till now. But there are some females that can go through it. And yeah, I was a developer, web developer. And then, yeah, some years after that, I was a consultant slash scrum master.
Hmm.
And then now, for many years now, coaching agile teams. Yeah, as a change manager now. So yeah.
Yeah. How long ago did that happen? Did that change happen from developer becoming
I'll
a
say four to
people
five
coach?
years. 4 to 5 years. Yeah.
Okay.
At the beginning, I went through projects in waterfall
Hmm.
way. And once we tried, it was only Kanban that we
Hmm.
tried.
Okay.
And I saw the difference. I said, okay, as a developer, as a person who wants autonomy,
Hmm.
purpose, I saw myself in this kind of working.
Mm-hmm.
What we did back then, that my manager only started to do Kanban for what we do, and this Kanban was shared with the client.
Mm-hmm.
And the second thing that was so important is we asked the client to have a room for the team in their building, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So we changed, we go there in their building, and
Mm-hmm.
they have a space for us, and they worked with us daily, on daily basis. So we have the client. It wasn't easy because we have the feedback in live.
Mm-hmm.
So they can go nervous about it, they can yell even, but
Mm-hmm.
it was, at least it was transparent, and we have the feedback right away. that
Mm-hmm.
that was a game changer for us. And yeah, it was an intranet, sorry, for all Ministère de l'Éducation nationale in French. So
Mm-hmm.
all the schools, universities, etc. So a huge project, and we succeeded, because, yeah, thanks to this way of working together, transparency, feedback. Uh, yeah, how to say it, fast feedback, etc.,
Mm-hmm.
etc. Yeah,
Yeah. Um, I think that these kind of small changes that we are making because we want to make our teams more efficient are quite interesting to see and how it works because there's a lot of resistance
mm,
to change, and I think this small change, I think it was a huge step to your efficiency as a team. um, I have a question. So you work there as a developer to this example that you just mentioned.
yeah.
W-
Consultant, I was doing development, yeah, to take, let's say, as an developer and analysts, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so what motivated you to become a people coach or a team coach or a scrum master, if you would like to
Mm,
mention it?
I think the values of this mindset, this
Mm-hmm.
the agile mindset,
Mm-hmm.
the fact that it gives autonomy,
Mm-hmm.
it pushes us to respect people for
Mm-hmm.
that they can do things, they can accomplish what we are asking them to do. For me, maybe it's related to my principles as personal ones. So I've seen myself in there. So, and I like also the fact that maybe I like the human connection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, talking with people, understanding the cultural differences, etc. The fact that I am French and Tunisian. I have a mix of culture
Mm-hmm.
in me as a person. So I like this openness to people and respect for what they are, or what they can do.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing. I think something that I catch multiple times from what you're saying is respect.
Yeah.
Um, and I would like to dive a little bit deeper to that. How do we gain respect? How do we create an environment of respect within our teams?
Hmm, I think the, we can create an environment of respect when we really give them a vision and give them a role and responsibility, and we give them the space and the means to how to say it, to succeed in that. And in that way, we respect and we believe that they can do what we're asking. They can feel it. If
Mm-hmm.
we could tell them, I trust you, because I think it's related to
Mm-hmm.
trust, and the trust is a choice. Something
Mm-hmm.
that I love is really a choice,
Mm-hmm.
because we can't say trust is for us human. We build it for, for time. It needs time to be built.
Mm-hmm.
To So the idea is, when we start with a team, we have the choice. We choose to trust and to respect them. When we trust them, it can show respect for me. It directly shows respect to the human being, to his capability to succeed what we're asking.
Okay. So one step further from respect is trust. And what is the foundation of trust according to your you have worked with multiple teams. How do we build that? I think you mentioned it a little bit, but I would like to go one
Yeah.
step further on that.
What's the foundation of trust is psychological safety, let's
Mm-hmm.
say. Yeah. We need to show them that they can be vulnerable, and we accept and we understand that we can fail. Even more, we can say that we can yeah, how to say it, um, welcome fail as it is, because when we fail means that we are trying something,
Mm-hmm.
we are doing something. When we don't fail, maybe we are not trying anything new, anything innovative.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, when we tell people and show them by example that we are vulnerable, and we
Mm-hmm.
accept that they are vulnerable, they can show their weaknesses, their problems, and we'll be listening.
Mm-hmm.
That will be that for me, that will be establishing a basis of psychological safety, and then they'll be trusting us as
Mm-hmm.
leader, as a team member, as a teammate, etc.
So if I got it correctly, we have to show vulnerability as leadership first. We have
Yeah,
to be open to listen first, understand with the intention to understand, not with the intention to judge or to respond. And then we have to be patient in order to build psychological safety in our teams, right?
yeah, exactly. We have to be patient because it needs some time. uh, we launch, let's say, the how to say it, we show the example in the beginning, and we
Hmm.
let them do, and when they fail, we need to be there to say it's not a problem, we try, and we get up and we try even another time, etc., etc. And then, and that's how we understand, that's how we learn. uh, so yes, it's absolutely by example. So people, they need to show, okay, you asking us to be vulnerable. Are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I like one word that you mentioned is show from the beginning. And I think this goes to be open as a leader, to include your teams since the day one, because I think I've seen quite a lot of leaders. They have different vision, different goals from what they're communicating, and they're trying to sugarcoat some changes that are happening because they are afraid of what the team will be, how the team will be reacting to that change. And I really feel that include the team since the beginning and be transparent.
Yeah,
Um,
transparency.
yeah,
Yeah, that's another important part.
yeah,
Yes.
and all this leads with patience towards trust that you mentioned, which I really like. Um, so, how do we um, equip ourselves as leaders with um, skills that will allow us to build trust?
To be trust. Yeah. Uh, I think maybe some skills that we can have them by nature. Let's
Hmm.
say they are leaders by nature, as we say, but some other skills we can develop them. Active listening, for example, is something that we can develop. I'll talk for myself. It wasn't easy I thought that when I talk or when I react immediately to one conversation means that I'm listening or I'm interested in what um, my colleague or team member is saying.
Mm-hmm.
But what's really important is to give space and to listen. And this is something that I'm training myself to do it because it's not easy. It's not easy to have it, and it's not
Mm-hmm.
innate for me. So yeah, I think we can train ourselves active listening, and then to be in the way that we are maybe talking, our manners,
Mm-hmm.
um, even using hands, etc., and our face to be to not show stress or something, but to be
Mm-hmm.
zen, and to show that we are um, accepting what they're saying, or we're understanding, and we're
Mm-hmm.
not here to judge. you know
Yeah.
we're just listening without any judgment, and in order to maybe help them and look for a way to help them grow, not help us grow. That's the difference for a leader.
Okay, that's an interesting one. What does it mean? Help them grow. Like I have the listening skills now. I train myself for quite some time. I have the body language that you mentioned.
Yeah,
I train myself. Um, how do I help my team grow?
here I think we'll be talking about coaching,
Okay.
personal coaching.
Okay.
When we understand, we have the phase of active listening, and then we have the phase of maybe powerful questions
Mm-hmm.
to push them, or let's say to dig into what they're saying, into their situation, to understand, or maybe to make them think differently, or find the solutions by themselves.
Mm-hmm. Um, to the listeners who are a little bit um, away from this topic, what is the difference between coaching and teaching? Because a lot of leaders are teaching, and they reflect back and they say, "I was coaching this team member for a long time."
Mm. Yeah, the difference, I understand for us as agile coach,
Mm-hmm.
we are using the term, yeah, the term of coaching, um, as if it's teaching. Yeah, many of us are using it teaching. Teaching
Mm-hmm.
is showing, telling people what to do,
Mm-hmm.
showing the way, you know from what we know from our expertise, etc. We'll be showing them, okay, we'll teach you how, I don't know, how to do um, a better backlog, how to construct a better backlog, how to be better practices, better way of doing scrum, etc. So
Mm-hmm.
that's teaching. But coaching, it's related to personal coaching, and an agile coach can use it to um, how to say it, to understand what's going on with his
Mm-hmm.
team, and to let them decide by themselves or find the solution by themselves. So they'll be using listening. They
Mm-hmm.
are not asked to give solutions, but we need them to listen and push people within powerful questions, special ones, to think about solutions, or even 15% solution, the quick wins, to change their environment, or what's happening with them.
Mm-hmm. And what
So
happens?
the
Uh,
solution are coming from them. I'm
mm-hmm.
not telling them what to do, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm helping them thinking
Mm-hmm.
about what they can do, to what they can try, let's say, you
Uh-huh.
know, to improve.
I like this because it is about experimentation. This try
Exactly.
that you mentioned is about experimentation, and the question is, um, what is your point of view when you are coaching me, and then we reach to a point that because as you mentioned, it is to create an environment of enablement for myself to give some kind of answers to the problem that I have. So you are asking me powerful questions to create enablement for me. What happens when we reach to a point that I don't have any answers to provide to my problem?
Mm, yeah, it's a good question. I don't know if here that we it can comes mentoring or
Mm-hmm.
showing some examples without telling,
Mm-hmm.
showing other examples or talking about other experiences
Mm-hmm.
that maybe can relate to his to what's going with him or
Mm-hmm.
with you, um, so that maybe you can find there some solution for yourself,
Yeah.
you know, without directly and explicitly telling you need to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Indeed. I think it is a powerful um, tool to go back to history and see what happened there in
Mm,
comparison to the problem that we are facing, and how others or how society tackled that challenge that we are facing now. Um, and on top of that, I think that when we reach the point that we cannot give um, any solution to a problem, I think it would be a good step to encourage the person that we are coaching, go out there and experiment,
mm.
try it, even if you have 70% of all of the answers to your solution, to your challenge. Um, all right, I
Yeah,
would like
that's
to.
where come the 15 solution, what I call, yeah, 15% solution.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
cool. Would you like to elaborate what does that 50% solution means?
15% solution is liberating structure
Okay.
comes from, and the idea is a solution that helps maybe to improve 15% of the problem, not
Mm-hmm.
all the problem, but it will change something that can bring us a step further to the big solution, or yeah, to solve the problem.
Yeah, yeah. This is also powerful. Start small, uh,
Exactly.
uh,
Experiment. Yeah.
experiment, and do not overthink. There's a lot of people who are saying, "What if it fails?"
Mm,
Right? Then I think start doing it, it is more important than understanding every aspect of the problem. Um, Is there anything else that you would like to add on this topic? Because I would like to shift gears and go to the women in Agile.
mm. No, I think we know it's good. Thank you. I think we have discussed about. It's interesting to. We started from respect. We
Mm-hmm.
went through trust,
Yeah,
then psychological safety, and then we finished with coaching. So I
yeah,
think
yeah,
these all are really related. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. There was an in between step about listening,
Yes, exactly.
and
But
then
yeah,
yeah.
it's in coaching. Yeah.
Um, so tell me about. I'm really excited to hear about the women in Agile Europe. Tell me about it. How did you get involved? What motivated you? What is the outcome of the event? All this I'm really curious to hear about.
Women in Agile, it's really now old event, old
Hmm.
conference that in Europe, and it's we have one in Europe and one in United States,
Hmm.
US, and both are organized and kept by two different teams, women. All of them are women,
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is to break and show examples to women, certainly in agile, but anything related to agile. As I said, like in global scrum gathering, we're saying agile for everyone. So that's the idea is the agile mindset, we can apply it to many aspects, many, let's say, uh, uh, parts of work. We can
Mm-hmm.
say we see it in HR, we see it in software, we see it in the business leadership. We see it in every aspect we can do.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, the idea is to show and to bring some leaders, female leaders, to the screen, to the podium, so they
Mm-hmm.
can talk about their experience. It's really this the important. Talk what
Mm-hmm.
they've learned, the challenges that they have as women. So all the speakers are women
Mm-hmm.
for women in agile. And I saw myself. I saw that I was really how to say it. Um, uh, into it and the idea to bring women to the podium, to the screen, let's say, and to show the world that there are some leaders, many even leaders, women that are doing great job. They can inspire
Mm-hmm.
the males, or yeah, the male leaders there. So we will be having Lisa Atkins
Mm-hmm.
as a keynote speaker, and then several sessions that they will be talking about leadership, women leadership, trust, Lego, yeah, really different aspects of it. I helped the team to review the speaking sessions and to filter the speakers, etc. We have and then to organize the day. You know, the planning of the session.
Mm-hmm.
Now we had already a session with Lisa Atkins when she explained her keynote and the subject of her keynote.
Mm-hmm.
And also we'll have a call with the speakers this week to understand what they need, anything that they needed for the conference. Maybe it can be logistics, it can be anything, you know. They can, so that they understand also the planning, the rooms, to yeah facilitate anything they need for the conference day. And
Mm-hmm.
I hope I'll be there for the conference day and helping, yeah, the sessions, so that the session go fluent and the flow. Yeah,
Okay.
helping the people there, the participants and the speakers
Yeah.
in the conference day.
That's wonderful. So it is happening on 21st of November,
Yes,
2025
exactly, in Cologne. Yeah,
in Cologne.
yeah.
Oh. And I think you mentioned it, but I would like to make it a little bit clear. Everyone on the stage will be female leaders,
Yes, exactly.
but if I want to participate in the audience, I can
Oh
be
yeah.
there.
Ah yes, exactly. It's open for everyone. Only the stage, let's
Yes.
say, it's here limited to the female leaders.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I would like to add something on agile. I think that, or maybe you can add. Do you feel agile is relevant in today's world?
I think agile today in today don't need even to call it agile.
Hmm.
To say we need to be agile. For me it became the basis of our work.
Hmm.
So it's implicit. We have it. You know,
Yeah.
even if they say, yeah, agile is dead, I don't think so. I think it's really now it's implicit in the ways of working and how we interact together. We need to be agile,
Hmm.
in the term of agile to adapt to the change, because our time is changing, like you said, with AI and everything. Is the change is fast.
Yeah.
So, yes, I think it's relevant more than ever.
Okay. So if I get it right from what you're saying, agile should be highly correlated to leadership instead of just um, a correlation to a framework that was happening so far.
Yeah, that's the problem. That
Uh,
Agile has been always, yeah, as you said, it correlated to frameworks, practices, but and it wasn't the core of Agile. What I loved in Agile, as I said, it was the communication, the
yeah,
mindset, the values,
yeah,
working together, transparency, collaboration. This the heart of Agile. And yes, the practices, etc., they can change. You can adopt whatever practice that's good for your context. But the
exactly.
heart of it is adapting to change, accepting change, and yeah, improving step by step, trying, experimenting. This is agile.
Yeah,
And I don't think that in our world now, in our time, anyone can say, I can't be agile, you know?
yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's what I wanted to pinpoint. That regardless if your organization, if you're a leader in an organization who is doing agile or having adopted the agile mindset or not, you can always join the event because it's about leadership, it's about transparency, it's about trust, it's about continuous improvement. Um,
Yes,
so, uh,
exactly. And we can join there. We can, yeah, yeah, exactly. Mm.
so I think that the event will be amazing.
Thank you.
I
Mm.
wish I could join.
Yeah, I hope so to see you
I have
there. Yeah,
planned other things at these dates, but I'll see. I'll see. Maybe I can. Um,
yeah. Okay, Cologne, yeah, it's a good city, I think. So yeah,
it is
I'll
a
invite
beautiful
you.
city. I've been there twice
Ah,
already.
you've been there. Ah, okay, great.
Yeah,
I'll be discovering. It will be my first time.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Mm.
Cologne is beautiful. I hope the weather will help because it's in November. So and it's right next to, like, there is a river in the city. So it might get quite cold. So be prepared about that.
Ah, okay, thank you for the advice.
Um, so yeah, um, it was a great pleasure um, meeting you again and having you on my podcast. Um, and
I
I really enjoy it.
The pleasure is mine. I really enjoyed the discussion, the flow of it. Yeah. Thank you so much for your invite.
No, thank you, absolutely.
And yeah, I'll see how it goes with your podcast. I'm really eager to listen to the to other sessions, etc. So yeah, I'll be the first
Absolutely.
leader,
And
cheerleader for for your podcast.
And if you have other people from your events or from your company who would like to join this podcast, they have something to share, and they feel that this would be something that people might be interested in. Please help them connect with me, and I can have a discussion with them.
With pleasure.